For 4 years, I believed my marriage to Laura was unshakable. We built a life together, shared our dreams, and promised each other forever. She was my partner in everything, or at least that's what I thought. But over time, something about her started to shift. She became distant, glued to her phone, and full of vague explanations whenever she came home late. Deep down, I sensed something was wrong, but I clung to trust because she was my wife. One evening, I caught her smiling at her phone, completely lost in a world that excluded me. When I asked who she was talking to, she casually said it was just a coworker. But the look in her eyes told me otherwise. That night, after she had fallen asleep, I gave in to my fears and looked through her phone. My hands trembled as I read the messages. The truth hit me like a blade. Explicit texts, hidden plans, and passionate words meant for someone else. This wasn't harmless flirting. It was a full affair. They mocked me, discussed how they lied to cover their meetings, and even described me as dull. I sat awake all night, each message tearing deeper into me. By morning, I knew I couldn't ignore it anymore. When I confronted her, she froze. At first, she denied everything, claiming the texts were misunderstood. But once I laid out the proof, her face drained of color. She wept, begged, and insisted it was a mistake that meant nothing. But I knew it meant everything. In the days that followed, while she tried to pretend life was normal, I made my own quiet plans. I reached out to a lawyer, collected the evidence, and began the process of divorce. Every document I signed hurt, but it also gave me strength. I wasn't going to stay in a marriage where trust was dead. The day I placed the divorce papers in front of her, she looked stunned. Her voice cracked as she repeated the word divorce like it was impossible. She pleaded, promised we could fix it, said the affair was nothing more than a stupid lapse. I listened in silence, but my heart was no longer hers. She had chosen deceit, and my choice was to walk away. When she realized I wouldn't change my mind, her tears turned to anger. She called me cold, unforgiving, even painted me as a villain for ending what she had destroyed. But her words no longer carried weight. I had cried enough, bled enough. Now I was finished. Leaving wasn't easy. Everywhere I turned in our home, memories clung to me, photos, laughter, little moments we had once shared. But I also knew those memories were tainted, built on lies. Every step away from her was a step toward healing, a step toward reclaiming myself. Now, I wear no ring, carry no guilt, and live with no illusions. The look on her face the day I handed her those papers still lingers in my mind, a reminder that betrayal always has consequences. I may have lost a wife, but I gained back my dignity, and that, in the end, is a victory I'll never regret.